ships and vehicles. Okay, so the Anvil Hawk,
Now arriving.
600 touring module, and then have the Reline Core or the Anvil Hawk. I don't really see any point for the Anvil Hawk if I have the Stalker. What ship do you have? You should have 6 detainment pods in the back of your ship.
Oh, that's what those are? I thought those are cargo pods.
Yeah. Nope. That ship is made for bounty hunt.
Nice.
So, the Anvil Hawk has like one detainment pod in the back of it, and it costs almost as much as it. So I'm like, so what is the point of that ship?
Yeah.
if it's more expensive than the Stalker, why don't? Because it has 6. Doesn't make.
Coming out of the train tunnel never.
What the hell do I know? So, I think. No, this is the hospital. The trade washing room, how Board got there. Standing here.
Now arriving.
Go.
Lisa Spaceport. Please watch your
This way?
step when disembarking the train.
This way?
Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it is open. Central line, there it is.
Step away from the platform edge.
Yeah,
So remember how there was that dude
what's up?
that was just standing there and it was all closed off?
Yeah.
This is what it looks like.
Is precious to us. Declare any flora and fauna to cut.
Yeah, I must be on a fresh server because all the NPCs at the terminal are moving around.
Please review the latest Hurston laws before entry. Ignorance is not a viable defense.
Screen.
Oh, the Loreville Center, the board gamer video? No, I haven't watched that one yet.
Please make sure you have collected
See, that
all
whole thing's
property
open.
when clearing customs.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're
This
here
way.
in Hurston.
Do not accept any Hurston employees as passengers.
Oh, yeah, I'm at the
Yeah.
terminal. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm on the
Oh, yeah,
test unit.
How do you get on that server?
You have to be concierge, Evocati, or
Oh,
a
okay.
subscriber. So Evocati is like a special test group. It's kind of hard to get into. Concierge, you have to have spent at least $1,000.
Yeah.
Subscriber, you just need to pay the $10 a month, and you get like swag every month. You get the first wave access to the test stuff. I have both,
Wow,
but
this terminal's really cool when everything's moving around.
so yeah.
Oh, hey, guess what? They finally picked up that dead body.
Yay! Did you see on Instagram I posted this poor dude that's been here on the floor for hours? Because he's just been sitting there.
Oh, there's the Amaranth. Here it was fine. Ooh, I was alive.
I have no idea when the train's coming. The numbers are borked right now.
Harlem Shake. Yeah, this poor dude. Yeah.
How they were doing. See all All the signs are forked right now. I found the center line.
Nice.
Whee! Oh, like a TV screen. That's cool.
Spotting, do a text real quick.
I hear things. Still do not see. And again, I have no idea when it's going to come. But I hear like train sound.
Yeah.
Like the whoosh sound.
The metallic train sounds on the magnetic train.
Mm-hmm.
Please wait. Landing pad. Hangar 5.
Dude, just push me. Oh, I hear now arriving. Stand by. Yay, the train's here. Into the train I go. Oh, they reset. Oh, no. Wrong version. I was thinking my armor's all gone. It's like, no, it's the test universe. I didn't buy armor.
Oh, they wiped.
Well, they, like, when 3.4 comes out, everything will wipe again. So, don't get too attached to everything that you see, because it's going to be gone in a
Yeah,
week.
no. It's,
But on the test universe, they do that, like, every couple days. Ooh, this is shiny. This is a different thing, and you also get to see all the advertisements on, like, the buildings and stuff. So it kind of looks like Tokyo. You know how they have all the advertisements on the side of the building and everything, all the signs? That's what it kind of
love
looks
to go
like.
to Tokyo. I've been to an airport in Japan, and that's pretty much the extent of it. We were flying to the Philippines.
Unfortunately, you have to deal with it. We have an office there.
I was there for the Valkaton exercise. It's an annual exercise to commemorate the Baton Death March, and then the ceremony.
Wow, this is totally. Here, I'll look south. I think this is. Because this is right at the foot of the big Hurston building.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I'm the boss. Oh wait. Request clearance to leave first. I don't want to end up in the middle of space again.
Oh, come on.
Wow, his eyes are creepy. And everything about his face is creepy. It makes me want to leave even more. It's like, thank you for clearing me for takeoff, because I want to leave. You're scary.
Launch complete.
Take a look at
Yes! I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Woo! Yay! Not flipping!
Thank you for your patronage.
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, mind you, I did it in first person, not third. But... baby steps. no, 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 no. Up, not. Okay. Only slight.
You're gonna ram into a building.
No. I was only slightly off course. Ah, yeah, free camera. We're good. Damn it. Up. I suck at third person flying. That is the actually extent of it. There we go. Okay, I am indeed going up.
This is a
We're good.
different tow.
Had to confirm that.
At 100%.
Oh wow. Okay. Now I'm not worried about.
Did you make
Oh,
it?
I'm still, climbing, leaving armistice zone. Cool. Yeah, look at these screenshots you sent me. So that's gonna be the new city.
It's the Hurston Dynamics
Wow, that's
building.
beautiful. I like those statues.
Then you have this building, this section of the building. Kind of it.
That's crazy. So you got like the stock markup on the screens,
Yeah, kind of.
or some kind of algorithm.
And this is the new mission giver dude, part of the Hurston family. In his office.
Not a bad office.
Yeah. Oh, the text room must not have loaded this because in Board's video, this is a globe. And for me, it's just like a black circle thing.
Alright. So where exactly is,
It's kind of creepy.
where is this asteroid?
On
Yella.
Yella.
I see ArtCorp, Microtech, Crew.
Go to double click on Crusader
Crusader.
first. It's the ultimate.
Oh, Yella, right there. Awesome. And then
Double click that. and
Grimhex.
It's,
Awesome. Sick, bro.
yeah. Then it'll give you different places to quantum to. Why can't I buy these fancy clothes? Why is there not a store here?
Thank you.
Interesting. So this place with the giant gun thing apparently does not have a texture on the floor, so we can see through the floor to the actual planet surface. Alrighty. So that's something that... Otherwise, this entire thing looks like a freaking museum.
It is pretty.
I'm not too sure. I mean, like, it's shiny, but I'm not really seeing too much play here. And then the other side of the building thing, showcase, which just has a whole bunch of ship guns that all look like different sizes of the same shit. So not entirely sure what that is. Like I said, it's shiny. I don't know why we would need it though. Whatever.
Why not? How about, oh man, I'm telling you, I can't wait for base building. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, bases on Star System?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be quite a while.
Build a base with your own landing pad, so you can build your own pimp ass house and have your pimp ass ship in front of your pimp ass house.
You haven't even seen the pimp ass ship. More interesting view of this thing.
Oh, there we go. I am outside of the atmosphere.
Alright, I've seen everything. I'm done. I just want to see if I could find that fucking thing because I was looking for it forever. And I think so was everybody else because, like, they said that someone said that it was the industrial line, and then we were looking for the industrial line, and there was no industrial line. And then they said there was the central line, and we're like, where the fuck is the central line? Because it's not anywhere near all the other ones. And it's not.
I wouldn't let me jump.
There we go, so I gave you 2 more shinies. Including the derpy mission giver guy who looks like his eyes are too close.
Huh.
I mean, it's cool and everything, but I don't know. I'm thinking that you have those landing pads at the bottom, you know, that we've been using. And I'm thinking that that's going to be for the plebs.
Oh, and then the upper ones would be for the
Because that's
whales.
where, yeah, the building will be for the whales. Because like when you wake up at the L19 residence, which are the worker residents. And then that Hurston building is the thing with the gold everything and shiny stuff. So what do you want to bet? Those landing pads that are on the top are for like penthouse kind of things. So if you get it like an apartment thing there, it's going to look like it's, you know, like a hotel room in the fucking Luxor or something. Because that's the only reason why I could see putting those things up there. But it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get very interesting in this game because it's getting so close to where it's like on the border of being able to be played like a game instead of being explored as like art, which is pretty much what it is right now. I mean, there's some things that you can do. You can do missions. You can play with friends. You can pew pew a little bit, but like, there's no incentive to like keep your ship because you could just claim it again. There's no reason to like buy the really big weapons, the hard hitting weapon upgrade kind of things for your ship because you're just gonna die anyway.
Right now, it's just a visual masterpiece.
I mean, it is, but I mean, like, there are gameplay loops in there. Like, there's missions that you can do. There are like hero and villain quests. There's, you know, it's just that it doesn't have a lot of playability as far as like the spontaneous stuff. Because, like, for instance, Jump Town is like emergent gameplay. No one says, because there's no one there, it's an empty thing with a console. So it's a little base outpost thing, which, if you didn't know, on all of the moons there are little outposts fucking scattered everywhere.
I did not know that.
There's also a derelict Idris, which is the biggest ship in the game. No, not Idris, Javelin, half the size of an on Daymar somewhere. It's not marked. You have to find it. But they have outposts on the surface of the different moons, and what it's for is like there's different like for instance on Daymar there is a mining outpost there that you can buy certain kind of minerals and everything and go somewhere else and sell it for more.
I figured out why I can't jump to where I want to go. It's because they haven't talked about his planet. And I'm an idiot. I'm obstructed by the planet, and so I can't jump to it. So I'm an idiot for wondering why I can't do it.
No, you're not an idiot. It's not like it tells you.
Oh, no, it told me. Like, it says orange. It says obstructed.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay, then that's you.
I'm willing to admit my faults.
So Jump Town is just like those mining outposts or the hydroponic outposts where you can buy food and stuff. So you can go to Jump Town. They have little consoles there. You can fill your ship with cargo with drugs, and then you can take that and go to Grimhex and sell it for a lot higher money and make money off it. But that's all that is. It's just a little outpost with a console. But all the people like guarding it and trying to pirate each other and all that other stuff, that's emergent gameplay. That's basically what we're looking for.
Need more of that.
But that's just one spot.
Yeah, just one place. Yeah.
So we need all those other things like we need the refueling ships so people can steal that and start refueling like big ships and everything and making a profit off of it. We need the bigger mining ships to be able to like gather a whole bunch of stuff off of the asteroids and planets and everything and then sell that so that it can enter into the economy, you know, all those items and stuff, so that like people will get, because like what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to be like a full dynamic economy.
It's supposed to be player driven.
So like let's say you buy yeah kind of his goal, the CEO's goal, is that he basically wants 90% NPCs and 10% players.
Okay.
So that's why you see so many NPCs, because they're all supposed to have it's like The Sims. They're all supposed to have their own little schedule and do things throughout the day.
Kind of like Westworld in space.
It's supposed to kind of. So like, if you're a miner and you go and you mine a whole bunch of stuff, you go to the nearest, you know, space station kind of thing, and you sell it off, and then that enters into the economy, and that's used to build things. So on the different planets and moons and stuff, there's going to be like manufacturer planets.
Quick question for you.
And
I'm flying forward through space, no real clear. I'm just trying to get clear of this planet so I can jump. If I was to get out of my pilot seat, will I continue moving forward? Okay.
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's just whatever you set it at. I just remember that it's still going. So you might run into something eventually. So you gobble up all the stuff on an asteroid or planet or something like that, and you take your little mining thing and you go to the nearest star station and you sell it. And then that gets entered into the economy. So there's going to be factories and businesses that are going to need those materials in order to build things like weapons and clothes and all that other stuff, ships. And so it's going to automatically generate a transport mission to take that material and take it to one of those factories or businesses. If a player doesn't take it, it's going to spawn an NPC to take it. And it's going to land, it's going to get loaded, they're going to take off, and they're going to go on a trade route to that, to that manufacturer business. And that means that you can pirate that ship with the NPC on it.
Oh, nice. So you can like just board it in space and then just steal it? That's awesome.
Yeah. And you can steal the cargo, or you can steal the entire ship. And the opposite works, like let's say someone has a cargo ship and they get that mission generated and they actually take it, like a player actually takes it. They will go and everything, and they will go on a trade route, and if they go on a trade route that's passes by something kind of nefarious, if there are no pirates that are going to try to interfere, they'll spawn pirates to interfere. So they'll have NPC pirates.
That's awesome.
So it's basically to fill in the gap where there would be gameplay with NPCs. If someone doesn't want to do it, they're still going to have that experience.
Right.
So it's like the whole thing works that way. So like, let's say if you pirated that NPC trying to take that material to that place, if they need that in order to manufacture something, and you steal all that material, and you don't sell it to that factory doesn't have that stuff, they lost all that material. So the price for whatever they're making, and the removal of that thing from the economy will drive the price of both the mined material and the stuff that they're trying to make.
So you can manipulate the markets by through pirating.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's all sorts of things that you can do with that. Like you could start hiring people to pirate stuff.
Pirate competitors
in order to make it more expensive.
Make it so you're the only supplier.
Yep. There's like all sorts of things that you can do with that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just one tiny piece. There's going to be bounties, there's going to be medical gameplay, there's going to be science gameplay, scanning gameplay, exploring gameplay. There's like all sorts of shit, and it's like finally coming up in pieces to where we actually we can actually kind of use it. So this is still early days, but I mean, like, it's not bad for early days.
You could definitely tell it's a lot of work. I mean, just the lighting alone.
Yeah, they actually have like lighting people.
Or how light actually
you should have seen what
behaves in space. That's a little more.
And like the sun actually lights everything,
except for the maglev.
That is the actual source of where everything comes from. And it adjusts the corneal view of it depending on how close or far away you are and stuff like that. But there's actually like a Like, you should see the difference between, like, 2.6 and 3.0. Because it's just, like, it's like night and day, because you can tell when they started building, like, the planetary stuff, and then they built the,
I just realized I wasn't moving.
3?
I don't know when I stopped. I'm like staring at my ship. Like, oh, it's so pretty. Pretty light. Wait a minute. Why am I not clear of this planet yet?
So pretty. Yeah, check this out. This is where you can tell the difference, because there's a huge difference between what it was and then what it was in January. Because I was playing 2.6. And like it looks like just above Elite Dangerous, and then it just goes full retard. It's that marked of a difference. Because like the 2.6 was basically like maybe 30 people working on it, and they didn't have like lighting people, they didn't have like people that could make like the differences on like grunginess and stuff, you know, and putting stuff on the ground and things like that. Mostly the lighting.
Oh wow!
I mean, like the lighting makes a whole huge difference.
Shit. Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Okay. See if I'm clear of the planet yet.
It's just like this huge difference between like night and day difference. And that's like, because like 2.6.3 was basically what everybody was playing for the last 2 years before 2008. That's what it looked like for the longest time. And then 2018, the first or second week, they introduced 3.0, and like the difference is so big, and it's mostly because of like lighting and textures and like little quality of life kind of things that they added, and it just totally turned it up to 11.
Nice. All right, let's see. So my course, game 2, boom. All right, we are good to go. And finally, it's blowing up.
You're actually going to jump for once. Look at you. Oh, and that's another thing that's totally different, is like the moons, like the difference on what they look like and the depth that they make it look like. It's totally different.
Quantum travel complete.
Okay, that was a short jump.
What'd you break?
I didn't break anything.
Yeah, you're gonna be looking for another marker.
That was a pretty short jump. I was expecting something a little more.
Because it used to be that you did like a 1-to-1 kind of thing. So you'd have to find the marker and then you'd go straight to it. And if you had anything blocking you, you had to go out somewhere else.
Quantum travel.
So you'd get out of the way and you'd get a line of sight. And yeah. So now they have multiple points, and they need that because when you go to when they start rotating, or not rotating, when they start orbiting, they need to create a path, a multi-point path to get to your location, because the location will change. So they had to build that because they, like I said, the quantum stuff used to be a 1-to-1 thing. You go from A to B, period. And if anything was in your way, you can get there. And then now they have, like, if you want to go from Hurston to Port Olisar, you have to go from Hurston to Crusader to Olisar. So you hit that.
That way you can avoid any
You have like multiple
obstructions.
Yeah, because what's going to happen is that they're going to do what's called Lagrange points. It's a space theory kind of thing, like how space travel might work. Basically, they have 5 orbiting points that would be around a planet. It's not like an orbital marker, but it would be like things that orbit the planet. And so, depending on the rotation and depending on the orbit around the sun, you're going to be able to hit like 2 or 3 of those and a couple things in between, so you'll be able to get some kind of semi-clear path to actually get from A to B.
Pretty awesome, though.
So in order to do that, they have to have that multiple jump point tech in there. So that's why it does that. There's a lot of that where you just have to have like the they just have to have the tech first where they can do it. It's like they couldn't release 3.3 without the object container string. Because before 3.3, which is also known as the Jesus patch, you'd had to have a beast computer, because it would take, before they added the like Hurston and the moons and everything over there, and any of the bigger ships, you would pay attention to everything in the universe. Your computer would try to simulate everything in the universe. So it would
crash your shit.
Everything. Yeah, and if someone exploded a ship, your computer, even if they are on the other side of the universe, your computer would render the entire thing, plus everybody else's shit. So you were using a minimum of 10 gigs of memory at any given time, and at least 90% of your CPU.
Yeah.
So everybody was getting, even on a beast computer, was getting like 20 to 30 frames.
Yeah, fuck that.
And then they add that thing, you just redline 60 like all the time. It was like a huge difference. So no one is complaining. But yeah, that video should give you kind of like a, show you that they did, and lighting was a huge part of that. Huge part of that.
That dude behind the desk, just, he looks like he hates his life. So
he probably does.
Now. I love these long jumps. I left my pilot seat, went back to my cabin, laid down in bed for a minute. Now I'm back in the cockpit. Well, ... I don't smoke what I sell. I got weed from the Blue Star. Ah. Intelligence is not out there today.
Nope.
No, not really.
Ever. And technically he said they're a Blue Star.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's...
I joined your server. I still have a lull, and I'm going to exploit it.
Why not?
See, I think on these elevators, like, they really need to put on, like a fuck without... What? How the hell did he afford this? Anyway, like until they actually put HABs in that you can actually like rent, I think they should just leave the elevators up at the top. Because it's not like anybody from the bottom is going back up there. They can't get in. So I mean, should. Yeah, all the NPCs are... explaining 48 people.
I am doing completely productive things.
I'm completely
Yeah.
productive, like what?
I am not just wasting time in the back of my ship watching myself move my head around like a fool.
Oh, wait a minute, what? I have a gun on my back.
Ooh.
And I have a gun in my holster.
I'm jealous.
The fuck? Hold on. Let me look at this.
Equipment manager.
Weapon.
Weapons. Primary empty. I have plenty of magazines.
I still have a sniper, but I don't have this. I don't have the railgun. I still have my assault rifle that I bought. And I have my sidearm. But yeah, my railgun. Rip. What about the utility? I still have all my frag guns. And I have my multi-tool. Yay! Save. Alright, so let's find... I need to go to the spaceport line. Where are
I
you at right
am
now?
still mid-jump
Grimhex?
to the big planet with a C. Crusader.
Hey, the signs aren't screwed up here. I can actually read them.
I figured out why I've been fucking up each time on taking off. Because before switching over to my free camera, I didn't make sure that my little green thing was lined with the green thing in the top left corner of the HUD. I didn't make sure it wasn't level. My ship.
Okay, this dude needs to fuck off. He keeps like ramming into me. In his little gold suit. I have a little gold suit too, bitch. You ain't special.
It takes time to fly all the way across the
Well, in order to get that... In order to get the gold suit, you have to be concierge. So basically what he's trying to do is he's like, look at me, I have money. And I'm like, bitch, I probably have more. Because I am the third from the top level concierge. The top level has spent 27,000. Yeah. The fuck are you doing, you creepy bastard? Now he's doing the Smeagol walk. Where they like crouch and then look straight up. Creepy as fuck. You, sir, can I push him out of the train? Can that be a thing? While it's going? Like, just push him through the collision on the wall?
Go for it. Nobody's looking.
Yeah, if only it weren't. Yay, we're here. Fuck off, dude. Jesus. I do not want to be your friend. I'll leave. Thank you, NPC spawned right in front of me and blocked my walk. See, I think, like, you should be able, like, if we're on Hurston, you should be able to buy the clothes that the people on Hurston are wearing.
Yeah, it should be style specific to the planet.
Well, that's the intention, but I mean, like, Hurston's here, we have a clothing store, why can't we buy these? Because obviously they added them, right?
Yeah, they had the models. So why can't we use them?
Yeah, and all of the NPCs are whatchamacallit models. They're multiplayer models. So they get their clothing from the same place we do. They're all made to fit each other. All right, so I'm going to grab Saber. Dun, dun, dun.
This is a long jump.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick up crocheting.
But like in the bigger ships, technically speaking, you should be able to, like the big ship that I have has a. Oh wait,
Oh, that's the planet.
the bigger ship that I have pool table. So I should be able to play pool while we're in quantum.
How meta would it be to put a gaming PC in your ship? So in
Did you notice that they have
yeah,
arcade games in the house?
that's pretty cool.
Imagine if you could actually use that.
Playing a video game in a video game. Oh, what was that game? That movie about was it Equilibrium? It was like it was a VR game, and they got done with the game, and then it turned out they weren't done with the game, and then they were really done with the game. They're like, "Are we really out of the game?" Yeah. It was a Matrix
see in
knockoff.
chat.
No, they said RKO House Cat.
Quantum travel complete.
No window sill.
That there's no widow still. Yeah. It basically like will run out of supply if everybody buys it. It'll come back. It's on it. Alright, I am in my ship on quest. They open doors.
Need to do a quick jump.
Quantum travel initiated.
That's what they need to do. They need to have like that Odyssey 2000 thing as the door opens. Off we go. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a fast ship.
Quantum travel complete.
All right. Of the
Yay.
spaceport.
Crusader. Damn it, am I too far away for this? Damn it.
Chaff
Up we
ready.
go.
Shaft ready? No, not shaft. Don't want flare
Flare
either.
ready. Chaff ready. Flare ready.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Damn it. Like I said, that was too far away. Quantum travel initiated.
I wonder if I'll have enough fuel to go over to the other side of this. I'm a stealth fighter. Stealth isn't a mechanic yet.
I just remembered that ship.
Quantum travel.
Your video, it's a pretty ship. The stealth fighter. The one that looks like a B-1.
Oh no, that's a stealth bomber. Yeah, this is a stealth fighter. Kind of looks like mix between that thing and like
Flare ready. Quantum travel initiated.
22 really.
Quantum travel initiated. I will be getting off this ship shortly.
I also have I have like 3 stealth ships. I have a stealth bomber, a stealth fighter, and like the Retaliator is another bomber, but it's classified something different. Oh, what it's power spacing.
Yeah, last. Quantum travel initiated.
Forward. It's a heavy bomber.
Nice. Yeah, it is sexy. That's all I remember.
But it's stealth.
collecting all these ships, though. I want to collect them all like Pokemon. Especially with that bike. That bike
Halfway
looks
out
like a
of
beast.
Quantum travel complete.
The motorcycle, big, don't know how to describe it.
Are you talking about the one that you saw on that shop
Yeah.
on Levski?
Grim-esque.
Oh, that's not even the shiny one. I'll show you the shiny one.
Be fun to race one of those around on a
And it's also not flat.
on a planet. Grim-hex.
Quantum travel initiated.
Meaty.
All right,
Quantum travel
here
complete.
comes the fun part. I can do this. The boss, and the boss, and the boss, and the boss.
Wow. Check that out.
Ooh, that's a person. Be cool, man. You be cool, I'll be cool.
Almost breaking atmosphere. Yay! So I have 583 quantum.
Does this ship have headlights?
Yes, 5. Above your udders.
5 lights or the number 5?
The number 5 above your letters, not the
That's an
keypad.
asteroid. Okay. Oh, there's the station. I was like, I can't find my way in.
Hello and welcome to Greek.
Oh, they are on. Okay, cool.
What? Why can't I sit route? The fuck? Do I really have to go to
Yep.
Crusader? Nope. It won't let me select anything.
So is there like an auto land feature?
Yeah, if you go above the pad and you're within the box that they have, press and hold it. Like November.
Oh, okay.
Proximity alert. Head.
I don't think I have enough fuel.
Ooh, yeah. I'm totally not lost, but I totally can't find the pad. Okay, I'm lost. I see these asteroids. Well, I'm streaming. I don't know if I ever mentioned that. So you can. I'm lost.
Can I go here? Gee, I don't think I have enough fuel. I can only go to Christ. So I can go from Hurston to one of I can go to one of the 2 rest stops between, or actually right
can
around
fly out and meet you.
Hurston. And that's it.
That's weird.
So I'm gonna have to go from Hurston to the rest stop L4, and then go from L4, I'm sure, to L5, and then go from there to Crusader. I can't make a straight shot. And I'm not going back to the surface to get another fucking ship, so fuck it. Alright, here we go. Not orbital marker 5. Wait, what? Am I supposed to go to orbital marker?
Yay! Are those the pads? Yes, I figured it out. Yay! I'm not completely stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of like an art form.
Okay.
You kind of have to
Yeah.
know how to get there. Really explaining it. Don't care. Delete. Care. Test your might. That's like the stupidest fucking newsletter I've seen. They just released a newsletter saying, oh, I thought they were talking about wave 1. It's now at wave 2. That means that certain people might be able to actually get the test universe.
Nice.
So, if you have enough hard drive space to spare for a whole nother copy of Star Citizen, and if you go to your account on the website and you go to settings, if you see a yellow thing on the left-hand side that says Public Test Universe, you can copy your current account stuff to the test universe. It'll give you a password to use, and you log in with the same username, but that temporary password, and you can download the test version. But I don't know who's in what wave. All I know is that I'm always wave 1.
Yeah.
Because the Evocattis are kind of like dedicated beta testers that send in like a shit ton of reports.
What would happen if I logged out right here?
And then wave 1.
I am.
Where's here?
I'm like above the. What I thought was the pit. The landing pads. I haven't landed
So you
yet.
haven't. If you logged out right there, without logging out into bed, you will likely spawn where you started.
What if I got into the bed of my ship?
If you get into the bed of your ship, and after it's finished with its long-ass animation, if you press and hold F, you should see an option to log out. And if you log out that way, it should despawn you, and then despawn your ship, and then when you come back, it should respawn your ship and respawn you in the bed of the ship where the ship last was. In theory.
So
it's been pretty good at it.
I wasn't okay. I'm good. I wasn't even where I thought I was. I found the actual landing pad, because I followed some. I saw. Oh wait, there's a guy flying right there. I'm gonna follow him. Oh.
Proximity alert.
Yeah, they're not going to be aimlessly flying around, so it's usually pretty good to find more than one person. I can't believe that this. Well, I can't believe it.
Automated landing.
Landing gear deployed.
I didn't think you'll be able to make it.
Landing like a boss.
Landing complete.
Landing complete.
But this is actually interesting because I'll be breaking up the trip in 3 pieces. Because usually you just sit there for like 8 minutes doing the little quantum travel thing. But in this case, because I can't make the full quantum travel, I have to go from rest stop to rest stop, breaking it up into 3 different trips.
Wow. So I can shut my power off, right?
I think it's on. Shut your engine
and leave
off.
my power on, even in the space station.
Yeah, because your power, they can still get away from the armistice zone and your shit.
Right
and
on.
they will.
Exit ship.
Because you're like a lawless area.
True.
And you might as well get used to it now, because eventually those armistice things are going to go away. So you're going to be sniped as you leave your.
Oh yeah, that's
ship
wide open.
At some point.
Yeah, good call. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's why I ask. That's a big ship.
Because, like, I mean, like right now, the way it works, you'd be fine. And if someone destroys your ship, you're at a place where you can reclaim, the ship that got destroyed. So it's not too big of a deal. But in the future, if you get used to the fact that in the future there's not going to be that little thing that prevents you from pew-pewing, you get thinking about it. Yep. Because it's going to happen. There's going to be you're going to have to do what that one did at that security outpost, and you're just going to have to troll people with fucking turrets and everything, pepper them all out of there, just so you can land. And then they can still shoot you inside.
Oh man, it'll be chaos in the bars. People get into fights, gunfights.
I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue on Hurston, because unlike the other things, they actually have a security presence there. Because if you go to Levski, you go to Daymar, you go to Port Alazar, stuff like that, you don't see security. But Hurston, they have lots of security. In fact, they have several people spawning inside each other, so they have plenty of backup.
And conquest.
And if you ever see someone walk around there that has a crime stat, it's fucking ridiculous. It gets unbearable. Because they just keep shooting, pew-pew-pewing the entire fucking time. Alrighty, so I have arrived in something. I don't see it though. Seen it? Oh, it is right in front of me. Alright. So I need to go over here and refuel.
Here's the clothing.
Ooh. Going down.
Oh. That's ship sales.
I need landing. Yay. That's a big landing pad for this ship. Big. Ooh, now that they have all this stuff, do they have different clothes? Can I get clothes? But because when the last time I was at a rest stop, it was during testing stuff, and none of the consoles worked. All of the there was nothing on the shelves. So I wonder, will there be different clothes that you can get that you can't get at the other places? Literally every other place is.
That'd be cool.
Does each space station have their own thing?
It makes sense.
Oh my god. Elevator. Go.
It makes sense each station have its own culture.
The future.
It makes sense each station have...
Well, I'm not sure whether or not they would. They're kind of like space convenience stores.
Well, I mean, in Capli, they're capsulized worlds.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're gonna because I saw that they had the thing in there, so I don't know what, and I don't even know if they actually even filled the shop. Truthfully,
is there a gun store here?
Lot. That is this. Does it?
Is there a weapon shop? 'Cause I'm not finding a weapon shop.
Weapon shop
At
for what?
Hexen. Actually, I'm not even finding that armor shop. I am so lost.
Okay. So Grimhex, if you go away from the elevators, you want to hang either a left or a right, and go up the stairs, and continue to go back to the other side. Oh, you know where the big glitchy TV screen is, right? You want to head towards that wall on either side of the staircase, and then go through the door, go through the next door, and then turn right. And that's where the armor... Well, armor and weapon. Can you buy these? Oh, that's cool. So this must be... Store. Store is pretty... Okay. Store is pretty boring. But that's for, like, ship... clothing. I have one.
Oh,
Thing. And this is all empty, so... I'm sure at some point these rest stops will have like their own thing, but they're mostly procedurally generated right now. And I'm sure eventually they'll have like their own like little culture type stuff. Hey, I found it. What was this
I found the
weapons?
weapons.
They have weapons here. So can I buy my... What is this? Energy. Same. G. I'm sorry. So they don't.
And new railgun.
Do they have console? Console! That's not a thing, but okay. Well, I can get more railgun magazines.
Okay. Oh, wait.
No railgun.
Okay, railgun ammo. Where is that listed as? Galant energy
Forge.
battery. Scourge.
Forge.
Oh, okay. I see. Take it.
Let's go across the way, in place, and let's see what they got. So I think at this point they're just gonna have the same shit that they have at Alizar, which is boring. And they have more of a variety than like the Earth still. I'm back here anyway. None of this shit is gonna be here. Wait. It's gonna reset all my... Please. Who's ever in my ship, please leave.
Somebody.
Never!
Whoever's in my ship, please leave.
And he's like, never.
Love cap locks.
A jacket? What is it? Alright. I think I was at landing 9.
Alright. So, if I log out here on the station, I'm going to spawn on this station. Ooh, that is sexy.
Yeah, landed on it.
Wow, I
Right.
want that bike. Why'd you have to show me that?
You landed on.
Yeah, I'm in a store.
Because you need to know. You need to know
It's
that
so
these
sexy.
things exist. Crap, how do I get out of here? I need to find hangar 5. God damn. Okay, so when I came in, so I need to go this way. But I can't find hangar 5. I know that I...
Alright. Go to menu.
Wait, if I go to the console to spawn a ship, is it going to tell me that it's on the pad?